Welcome to Easy Engine Gypsy channel. We're talking about the sensor. Sensor increase the personal safety of the vehicle occupants. Sensors are the intelligent system that control the different aspects such as the temperature, cooling water level, and the oil pressure, emission level, fuel pump operation, so much more. Sensor work continuously right from the ignition turn on to the off. Sensor gives the signal ECM, and the ECM gives supply to all actuator for the different function. Also ECM control the interlocks with the input collected from the sensor. If we're talking about the sensor equipped in the Maruti Gypsy MG413W, the first sensor that is the come under the category thermistor sensor. Yes, whatever at present in my hand, that is the inlet air temperature sensor, which record the ambient air temperature of the air. And if we're talking about the ISC valve, to maintain the proper ideal speed, the data from the air temperature and the coolant temperature sensor help to determine the proper amount of the fuel, how long the open the fuel injector. That is also depend on the throttle position sensor, the total opening signal and total close signal for the ideal running of the engine, that is by the throttle sensor. This is inlet manifold pressure sensor. And this one is camshaft sensor. Based on this sensor, these four injectors are working and maintain the firing order 1342 by help of the ignition coil. Whatever at present I am showing by the screwdriver, this one is a purging valve. This purging valve, the back line of the canister, that is come back and inject into the inlet manifold. So whatever the vapor captured by the canister, that one is absorbed from the fuel, and that vapor come back to the inlet manifold by the purging valve. That absorbed vapor, it is nothing but a hydrocarbon, whatever the produce in the form of the fuel vapor, that one coming to the canister from the tank, and that one is captured over. There is a charcoal based canister, so the other gases are captured over there. So hydrocarbon, that is all in the form of the vapor, that one is captured over there. And one more thing, whatever the another gases dissolve in the fuel, that one also separated and captured over there. So it regulate the air pollution by means of that charcoal. So it regulate the emission also. So emission regulated by the canister. I show you rotary member of the camshaft sensor by opening this cover. Here mechanical speed converted by the eddy current formation. Also it read the RPM of the engine by means of actuator, that is tachometer, which one I also additionally installed. That video also uploaded. Camshaft sensor shows the position of the piston, that is TDC and BDC, bob dead center and top dead center. So ECM operate the actuators like injectors in this order, and firing take place in the order 1342 with the help of the ignition coil, which one is equipped on the cylinder, second number cylinder and fourth number cylinder, and another first number cylinder and third number cylinder, that is equipped by the that cord. Here you can see that rotary member, whatever I show you by the finger, and now I kept just tie over on it. This function, I think it is very clear to you what is the function of that camshaft sensor. So in short, that camshaft sensor read the engine speed and open that valves and also that position of the piston. So this is a 4-stroke engine. So there is a 4-stroke suction, compression, power stroke and exhaust stroke. So that one is take place by that rotation of that camshaft. So valve moment also is there. So that sensor is only just give the signal to ECM to inject the injectors in that sequence only as per the opening. And now one more thing I show you, that is the oil pressure switch is here. This single cable is there. So it shows the oil pressure of the engine at the panel, meter panel. And one more last sensor, that is the exhaust that is equipped on the exhaust manifold, that is the oxygen sensor, which read the oxygen level of the exhaust gas to whatever the exhaust through the atmosphere through the silencer. This sensor is equipped in the exhaust manifold. This is a complete whole unit, that is the exhaust manifold, and that sensor read the oxygen level as per that the whatever the lean mixture and the rich mixture inside that cylinder. That one is judged based on the oxygen level, as well as there is a formation of the SOx and NOx. If in the fuel there is a NOx create the nitric acid and SOx create the sulfuric acid, which one is very harmful to human beings also, and that whatever the assets, that one also. One more actuator, that is the ignition coil, and there is a HT code, whatever I had, 2 HT code and ignition coil. That one, there is a 2 coil equipped on the cylinder, as previous I discussed already. There is a 4-cylinder engine. So this in this engine firing takes place by the spark means of the spark plug. This is the SI engine, spark ignition engine. So there is a spark plug inside that top of the 4-cylinder, inside that chamber, whatever the head is there. So one more thing I show you, the one more actuator, that is the injectors, and injectors also equipped on the cylinder. Per cylinder 1 injector is there, and as per the firing order, the cylinder must fire in the sequence in the Gypsy 4-cylinder engine 1342. Camshaft sensor signal give to the ECM. So current coming from that supply coming from the ECM, that one for the injector, that one, and operated in that sequence. And how much the fuel required, that is lean mixture or rich mixture required for the, that is based on the condition. So as per that condition, how long that opening of the ejector, that is also depends. So I show you that I take out the one injector from that cylinder. You can see this is the injector that is electrically operated. There is a 4-cylinder, so 4 injectors are equipped there, and this one is a common header. And inside the header there is a pressure of the 2.7 to 3.2 kg per cm square. That is the pressure hold inside that header of the injector. This one is a 4 injector equipped here. One by one I installed that all, whatever how I remove only just for the showing purpose, that one is removed from the cylinder. There is a 4 injectors, and these that actuators are working in the sequence as per the signal coming from supply coming from the ECM. So this one that injector also inject that fuel inside the cylinder as per the firing order. And I equipped that injector and complete that assembly. I just open here. This one is for only just for give the idea regarding that actuators only. Now one more thing, that I had removed that ignition coil. So that ignition coil, let first me complete that complete assembly of that injectors. I put that cap on the each injector, remove that cap, and whatever the current coming from that ECM, that one supply through these cables. I show you one more actuator, that is the thermostat valve. I remove drain plug and cap of the radiator for draining the cooling water. I remove this outlet discharge hose of the thermostat valve to the radiator. This one is clamped here on the radiator on the thermostat cap. So I remove that hose by removing the clamp, and just I pull this so that the hose is came out. Now there is a 2 bolt. That bolt need to be removed to install or check the thermostat valve inside of that cooling water circulation line. Thermostat valve is a mechanical device, completely depend on the temperature. If we talking about the Gypsy, that valve operated in the cooling water temperature. When getting the 88 degrees temperature, centigrade temperature, at that time that valve open, and whatever the stuck water inside the cooling water jacket of the engine, that one is shifted, and whatever the cold water in the radiator, this one is take place in the water jacket. So circulation take place. So when the temperature of the cooling water, that is attain the 88-degree temperature, at that time that thermostat valve only open. Now I show you that thermostat valve. This is this type thermostat valve, spring loaded. When the temperature of the cooling water, that is attain 88 degrees centigrade, at that time it open, and whatever the water holding inside the water jacket of the engine, that one is transferred to the radiator, and radiator water again take place inside the jacket, and again it attain the 88-degree temperature. So circulation take place and thermostat valve open and close based on the temperature. Now I reassemble that thermostat valve. This cap need to be sealed with that liquid gasket. I apply on that cap of the surface and put an again it tightening over there. So I applied that liquid gasket on the surface of that cap, and I put that cap on the that casing of that cooling water jacket and tie that bolt. So assembly will be done. When engine is cold, there is no flow of the coolant. When engine is getting warm, at that time only circulation of the cooling water take place by thermostat valve opening at 88 degree centigrade temperature of the coolant water. The thermostat valve open and close as a function of a temperature. Cooling water temperature is different for the different engine. Based on that, the opening of thermostat valve is taking place. Now, whatever the by side of the thermostat valve, there is this one is cooling water sensor. This is cooling water sensor. It read the cooling water temperature and it shows on the meter box, meter panel. Whatever the temperature attending by the cooling water, that is sensing by this cooling water temperature sensor, and the gauge will be show the temperature at moderate if it is gauge on the center, and when the temperature is higher in the cooling water jacket, at that time that pointer of the gauge shifted on the above the center. So it read the cooling water temperature. This is a cooling water sensor. Now reassemble the ignition coil on the position of the that 4 cylinders. One by one. I just tie out that fourth number cylinder. Now one more thing I noticed about that things, there is a one spring inside the ignition coil. So you need to be check whenever the coil removed from the position. You check also that the spring is worn out or not, it is in good position or not, need to be checked, and keep it again that assembly. So I that complete the assembly of ignition coil. Now put it in the second cylinder. So and simply tie the two 10 number bolts. So that two coil equipped on the second cylinder and 4 cylinder. Now remaining two cords, I have remaining two HT cords. That one is inserted in the first cylinder, and another one inserted in the third cylinder, and third cylinder cord that is connected with that second number cylinder ignition coil, and first cylinder cord, that one is connected with the fourth cylinder ignition coil. So we complete the assembly, and whatever the actuators we talking about, the interlocks and sensors. So that all those things, how to act and how to sensing that take place, and ECM give the commands to the all actuators, and how the interlock act, we talking about that. I think this one is beneficial to you and also improve your knowledge. I hope so. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Jai Hind.